Davis Ford pregame show as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip-off. ICC comes in with a record of 5-8 on the year, 1-1 in the North, and Holmes with an 8-4, 2-0 in the North record. As we're just moments away from tipping this one off, we do want to welcome everyone listening on FM 95 Sports, as well as watching on LetsGoICC.com. ICC, we going left to right on your radio dial.
Nice.
Yes, I haven't said that all year.
But it is left to right if you're facing your radio in front of your radio.
Yes.
Don't be behind your radio, be in front of your radio.
If you're behind your radio, then what are you doing? Either way it goes, First American National Bank opening tip-off will be controlled by the Bulldogs, and they're just going to roll this thing right back.
What was that?
To ICC. They've always done that, and I don't know what it is. I guess they want the jump ball, and smart move by the Indians so they don't win the tip. And so they let them roll it out of bounds. So ICC will not only get the first possession, but they'll also keep the arrow in their favor.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't get it either. So we're just on your way here. Indians in white, trimmed in red and blue. Tyrone Wooten with the basketball. Closely guarded that time. Spins around, drives inside. His shot is up. Knocked away. Wooten gets it back. Open three-pointer on his way. Is up in and good. Tyrone Wooten.
Nice start for Tyrone.
Good start to the game, as you said there, Jim. Able to get the basket. The Indians. Quickly, you've got to identify where Daryl Macon is. He wears number 4. He's got an old-school look to him. I mean, you look at him, he don't have the long shorts like the rest of the players. Wears his socks up high, so he looks like a basketball player.
He does.
Macon will key this one inbounds. This is going to be up top to Thomas. Indians in a zone defense, starting out in the 2-3 zone here. Long two-pointer is up, no good. Tyrone Wooten high for the rebound. Wooten, the Louisiana Lafayette signee, tosses it over now to Kevis Fleming. Fleming going to work on the offensive end. Already a substitution ready to come in here for Holmes, and we're not even a minute into the first half.
Evidently, the coach didn't like something.
Fleming drives in, puts it back out. Long jumpers up in and good for Austin Timms. That's the guy that's scored been on the cold drought here. It's a two-pointer put up. And he wins, makes it a 5-0 contest in favor of the Indians. Just under 19 minutes to go here in the first half of play.
Nice start for the Indians. We needed this, Adam. Get a good start at home, get the crowd into the game.
Absolutely. Missing those ICC crazies tonight, as most of them staying home watching tonight's national championship game, and some of the crowd starting to file in here. Holmes with it. 12 seconds on the shot clock. They go inside. Quickly guarded. Spinning move. Shot is up in and good. Looked like he may have drug his pivot foot, but either way it goes, the basket good for Taylors. We talked about the Indians without Howard Thomas, who normally starts for the Indians. He's going to miss about a month of play, according to Coach Adam Kirk. So Barry Hill will have to play big for the Indians tonight. Fleming tries to work off a double screen instead. Nice pass inside. The shot is up in and good. Nice job muscling that one in by Barry Hill that time. He had the guys draped all over him. Didn't get the foul call, but he gets the basket. 7-2 Indians with the lead. Drop it underneath. Swing it around the perimeter. Macon with the basketball. You see he draws a lot of attention once he touches it. Indians working in a 2-3 zone. Holmes swinging around the perimeter. Three-point baskets up, in, and good. And that's one thing that Coach Pate talked about. Sure, they got the nation's leading scorer, but they got a lot of guys that can complement him around him offensively.
Thomas is from Florida. He can shoot the ball. He nails the three. 7-5 Indians, 17.5 minutes left in the first half.
Kevis Fleming going in on the drive. His shot is up, no good. Hill with the rebound. Looking to turn around to go up. A lot of contact, and we're going to see what they call. They're going to say on the floor. It's going to be a foul whistled on Holmes. The official's going to let him play in the paint a little bit tonight, as I believe that foul is going to be whistled on Taylor. His first foul, team first foul. Substitution into the contest is going to be Allen. Checking out is going to be Washington here for Holmes. A Trustmark Bank scoreboard update for those that are wanting to know. 7-7, tied in the national championship game between Oregon and Ohio State. Marty Cooper sweating bullets tonight. Being a big Ohio State fan. So Wooten with the basketball. He wants another three-pointer. That one up, no good. Big time throw down. How do you do, Austin Timms? Timms goes up over everybody and dunks that one
He had a man on his back, just went and jammed it.
Big time play by Austin Timms. You can look for that one tonight on WTVA and WCBI. That jumper's up no good. Rebound being tipped around. Holmes gets it. Shot is up, partially blocked that time by the Indians. And now ICC looking to run on the offensive end. Wooten drives inside, puts up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound ripped by Holmes. Now the Bulldogs wanting to run. Don't have anything. Off to Macon. Macon wants to pull up jumper. It's up in and good. That kid is smooth. It's going to be fun watching him play. Hopefully he won't have a 25-point performance.
No, we hope he doesn't. But, Adam, he's played within their system. We've gone almost 4 minutes a game. That's his first shot. He nailed it.
9-7 is your score. 16-18 left here in the first half. Fleming way beyond the three-point line. Kevin's looking to drive. He is hooked and hammered. The official's going to let him play tonight, apparently. Lakeith Westbrook into the contest for the Indians. And he drives inside. He is hammered. No foul call. So you have to play big boy basketball tonight. Macon, layup is up. No good. Rebound being tipped around. The Bulldogs have it. That should be a double dribble. Or maybe they say it was slapped away instead. Holmes with it. Shot is up. No good. Hill had the rebound and fought it away.
They're letting them play physical.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it.
They're letting them play really physical tonight. So that's going to be one thing. We'll see how well the Indians do with this type of a physical contest. Kevis Fleming yo-yoing up top. 9-7 is your score in favor of the Indians. Just under 15.5 to play until halftime. Fleming looking to go on the drive. Does so. His shot is up. No good, but they're going to say it's slapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. Boy, I tell you what, Holmes doesn't let anybody even think about getting tired as they sub and sub often. 3 more substitutions checking in the ball game. Also checking in for the Indians is going to be number 32, Sean Watkins, along with D. Gates. Out will be Timms and Fleming. So D. Gates will throw this one in. Gets it inside to Watkins. Watkins shot denied. Well, if you're
That's
watching,
an understatement. The ball's up in the stands.
Yeah, if you're watching on LetsGoICC.com, you saw where that one landed. Going in that direction, it might be man-catching. 15-17 to go here. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Indians lead 9-7. Big-time North Division matchup here. Ball fake. Now Wooten goes inside. His shot is up in and good. Nice job adjusting in traffic that time. Did Tyrone Wooten. He now has 5 points, 11-7. Indians lead coming up on 15 minutes to play. Near steal at midcourt. Now the Indians take it away as Westbrooks comes and gets it. Oh, he might have traveled, and then there might have been a travel on the other end by Holmes. So the officials, man, they're letting it go tonight, folks. So this one could be fast-paced, in your face, all night long. Bulldogs with the basketball, working around the perimeter. This is Macon with it now. Swings it around, looking to go on the drive, and now as soon as we say they're letting them play, a hand check foul going to be whistled on D. Gates.
He didn't hit him hard enough.
Yeah.
That's why they called the foul.
That's what it is. Cody North will check in. Let's reset your Coca-Cola lineup here for the Indians. You've got Cody North, Lakeith Westbrook, Sean Watkins, D. Gates, and Tyrone Wooten on the floor for the Indians. Holmes with the basketball. They trail this one 11-7. Macon with it. Macon wants a long-range three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. And Cody North with the rebound. One and done are the Bulldogs. And then the Indians with D. Gates pushing it across half court, looking to go on the drive, and he is going to be pushed. So now once the officials let them play early, now calling back-to-back quick touch fouls. And so now that's going to be the first foul whistled on number 2, Jarvis Williams of the Bulldogs. Wooten will key this one in. Near steal as D. Gates able to keep it and keep his balance at the same time. Gates being closely guarded. Letting it go on the drive. Now steps back, wants the three-pointer. That one blocked. They're long and lean are the Bulldogs, and that's the second block shot on the perimeter we've seen tonight out of Holmes. Now Macon with it. Macon works it over to Williams. Williams being closely guarded by Wooten. Trying to work off a screen. Good job on the help defense that time by Watkins. Williams goes inside. Ball slapped away. Holmes keeps it, though. And then there's Wooten with the steal. Tyrone Wooten looking to work one-on-one. But wow, great defensive play that time by Jarvis Williams. Slapped that one out of bounds, allowing the defense to reset. And I'll tell you what, Jarvis Williams, not the biggest guy on the floor, but he sure as heck is the quickest.
No, he's 5'8". He made a great play because we had a layup there. We still got 11-7 lead, 4-point lead with 13 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, if he's 5'8", then I'm 5'9". That time the ball slapped out of bounds. They say last touch by Wooten. Checking into the contest will be number 14 for the Indians. That's going to be Ron Davis. Checking out is going to be Lakeith Westbrook. So the turnover gives the ball back to the Bulldogs. They trail 11-7, 13:45 and counting to go here until halftime. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up an 85-79 win over the Lady Bulldogs in the first game of the night. Macon with the basketball. Going to work off a screen. Now swings it over to Williams. Williams wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark. No good. North had the rebound, but lost out of bounds. It'll go back to the Bulldogs on the baseline. Well, good communication out of the Indians so far. Anytime where Macon goes, they let them know. Lob pass, and how do you do? As that was set up nicely that time, as Washington goes up big and throws that one down for the two.
Good-looking athlete, and he got loose. And that's another slam in this game. We've had several good dunks.
Yeah, you heard the coaches screaming, look out for the lob, and there it came. And now there's Holmes with the steal on the other end. That should be a walk, no call. Shot is up, no good, and Watkins rips the rebound. So the basketball gods gave one back to the Indian there. Wooten with the basketball. Holmes very good defensively. They've already caused some havoc. Wooten goes inside. That dunk almost went down, but got the layup to go. Boy, that would have been a big-time throwdown, but he's got 7 points, 13-9. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a horse race here. That basketball up in and good by Jarvis Williams. So I apologize if I start sounding like an auctioneer here in a minute. 13.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. 13-11, 12 and a half minutes left. Indians up in the first half.
And we're going to have a hold away from the basketball this time, whistled on the Bulldogs. Substitutions for both teams set to check in here. Checking in is going to be number 34. That's Webster for Holmes. Checking in for the Indians is going to be number 3, Torrey Lee, along with number 24, Ben Shannon. 13-11 is your score. 12:30 to play here until halftime. This is Lee with the basketball. Indians a little bit of confusion on what play they wanted to run. Pate comes out and calls it. Shannon with it. On the ball fake. Nothing there. Looking to go inside. Now drops it off to Cody North. Cody North, long-range two-pointer is up. No good. Rebound in the hands of Holmes. Lost it, but saved it in bounds to Daryl Macon. Macon now going to push up the floor in a hurry here. Williams with the basketball. Pull-up jumper from the key is up, in, and good. Jarvis Williams got the hot hand early here. He's got 4 points. We're tied at 13. 12:05 to play here in the first half. Torrey Lee with the basketball now. He's going to trot it across midcourt, being closely guarded by Williams. Williams now dumps it off, and that time miscommunication by the Indians, looking to go backdoor to Davis. Nothing there. Now Holmes going to push it out quickly. Williams, got to find Williams. Talking about Daryl Macon tonight. Jarvis Williams out to a hot start here. 7 points, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. 11:44 to go here. The Bulldogs take a 16-13 lead. Back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
And welcome back to action. The Indians trail 16-13, 11:35 and counting here in the first half. Substitutions during that timeout for the Indians. We'll give those to you momentarily. Let's give them to you now. Kevis Fleming. You've got Sean Watkins, Ben Shannon, Cody North, and then also Ron Davis on the floor right now. That's your Coca-Cola lineup for the Indians. Lobbing inside. Cody North was there, but just too tall for North. So back-to-back turnovers for the Indians.
Got to settle down, Adam. We're playing a good team. Holmes is taking the lead 16-13. A little bit over 11 minutes left in the first half. We're playing a lot of players, keeping them fresh.
Yeah, that's one thing that the coach has said. If you sign with us, you're going to play for us. And so far, everybody has seen some playing time for the Indians. Holmes with the basketball. This is Jarvis Williams. He's had the hot hand here early. He's got 7 points, including that last three-pointer. Daryl Macon, one of the leading scorers in the nation, with the basketball now. Works it over. That's going to be Washington. Washington drives inside, off to Macon. Macon ball fake. Pull-up jumper is up and good. Man, that kid is smooth. Flashback to the 80s when you see him shoot, as that was just textbook. He's got 4 points. Indians trail now 18-13. Kevis Fleming with it. Got to get it across in a hurry here just before the 10-second violation. Cody North with it. Has the basketball, sees a trap, throws away from it. Ron Davis with it now, works it over to Kevis Fleming. Tyrone Wooten set to check in during the next break in action. Kevis with it. Drops it over to Shannon. Shannon wanting to go on the drive, does so. His runner is up in and good. Nice move that time by Ben Shannon. Had to go up high to miss a potential block shot. Gets the shot to fall. 18-15, 10-14 and counting here until halftime. You got to know where he is in a hurry. That shot is up in and good. Jarvis Williams talking a lot of noise heading down the other end of the floor, but when you haven't missed a shot and got 10 points, you can do that. 21-15, 10 minutes to play. Holmes with the lead, and they're trapping everywhere and anywhere. Kevis Fleming with the basketball, being halted by Williams. Now throws it back over to Ben Shannon. Shannon with it. Oh, Cody North was there asking for the basketball. Couldn't get it to him. Now back out to Davis. Davis with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Got to work here. Ron Davis looking to go on the drive. Pull up long. Two-pointer is up. Back iron, no good. Rebound being fought for, and it's going to be pulled down and corralled by number 34. That's Webster, and that's going to be a foul, I believe, whistled on Shannon, and that is going to be the case. Pair of substitutions back into the contest here for the Indians. Let's go ahead and reset your Coca-Cola lineup. You've got Tyrone Wooten, Lakeith Westbrook, Kevis Fleming, Cody North. Is that 5? Yes.
That's it.
That's 5. On the floor right now for the Indians. Substitutions all over the place once again for Holmes. So much like ICC, if you sign at Holmes, you're going to get the opportunity to play. 21-15. Bulldogs with the lead. 9:33 to play here until the half.
Talking about Daryl Macon averaging 25 points a game, and we played already 10 minutes, and he had 4 shots. He's taken maybe 3 or 4 shots. He's got 4 points. He's fine as long as they're winning. He's a good team player. He's a good basketball player.
So Holmes with the basketball, playing against a man-to-man defense out of the Indians. So that runner is up, no good. Rebound being fought for. They're going to say last touched by the Bulldogs. Ooh, think we got a break there, and we'll take it. Ohio State leading Oregon 14-7. Not sure what point in the contest that is. I want to thank Buddy Wayne for those updates. Buddy Wayne, if you're listening or watching back here in the dorm, add a time and quarter to that next time, so we'll know. Wooten drives inside, outside to Westbrook. Westbrook wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Cody North with the offensive rebound. Goes up strong, has it denied. Now here comes the Bulldogs on the other end. That rebound off the mark, no good. Like an over-the-back call, no call. The tip was no good, but the Indians recover.
21-15. Holmes Bulldogs up with 8 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first half.
Tim's with it. He wants a long three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Now you're starting to see Holmes' defense get the Indians to force some crazy shots. That one up, no good. 21-15. Indians trail. Hill getting set to check back in. Next opportunity. Long two-pointer is up, no good. Westbrook with the rebound. Buddy Wayne is listening and watching on LetsGoICC.com. He says it's the first quarter. Ohio State with the 14-7 lead.
How about that? And Oregon started out, I think, with 12 minutes left in the first quarter and had a 7-0 lead.
Kevis being hawked by Williams. Williams begging for the 5-second call. Now they drop it, reverse layup, up and good. Nice job that time by Austin Timms. He's got 6 points. I'll tell you what, it was good defense that time by Jarvis Williams until he turned around to complain, and that's when Kevis went right by him. 21-17 is your score. 7:45 to play here. Blocking foul, and that's going to be whistled on Kevis Fleming. The player slow to get up for the Bulldogs. And he is able to get up. We'll have subs checking in for both teams. For the Indians will be number 23, Barry Hill. Checking out will be Cody North. Also, D. Gates set to check in here. Checking out will be Kevis Fleming. 21-17, 7:42 to go here in the first half. If you're watching here on Let's Go ICC, give us a tweet. Or if you're listening, as there's Daryl Macon's shot is up any good. Man, he's got such good touch around the rim. 6 points for Macon. But if you're listening or watching, give us a tweet. At Let's Go ICC. Let us know if you're listening on WAFM or if you're watching here on Let's Go ICC. We do want to welcome all of the fans from Holmes watching as well. And there's going to be a foul whistled here on number 20, a touch foul whistled on Edward Davis that time. And the Bulldogs, they're a very aggressive team defensively, and they get on your hip pocket. So you got to be careful there. if you're home. Substitution coming into the game is going to be Jamal Jackson, but as I said, we want to be careful. A little bit of lip coming from one of the players after the play that time against the official. Wooten thought about the three. Now dishes over in the corner to Lakeith Westbrook, and he nails it. Lakeith Westbrook with his first points of the contest, and their big one makes it a 23-20 contest in favor of Holmes. 7:11 left to play. Holmes with the basketball. This is number 20, Davis. Davis being guarded closely, and it's taken away by Westbrook. Westbrook with the steal. He goes in. His shot is up, no good. Rebound's going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch. Or are they going to call a foul? They're going to say last touch by the Indians. Well, he never pointed which way he wanted to go, so I thought he was going to call a foul.
7 minutes left in the first half, 23-20. Home Bulldogs over our ICC Indians. 23-20. We've got a very competitive basketball game tonight, Adam.
So Bulldogs with it. Bulldogs working against a man-to-man defense. Goes inside. There's going to be a foul whistled on, I believe, Wooten. Substitution. Checking in for Holmes is going to be number 12. That's going to be Cedric Harper, one of the original starters for the Bulldogs. Three-point basket is up in and good by Richardson, who has not been in the game that much.
(26-20), Adam. Holmes up by 6. We got 6 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first half. Good move by Hill. I believe he is fired. Excuse me, fouled. He's not fired.
Yeah, no, he's not fouled. We're gonna need it.
I apologize. He's fouled by number 32, Dietrich Taylor. And that's Taylor's second foul. And he's the key. He's the starting center for the Holmes Bulldogs. 6'5", very athletic player. Second foul on Taylor.
So this will be Hill going to the line for a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws. His first one is up, in, and good. We'll have to have a lot of play out of him tonight. As we talked about, Howard Thomas out for at least a month with a knee injury. Second free throw is up. That one, the Iron Unkind didn't want it as it spins out. 26-21, Indians trail, coming up on 6 minutes left until halftime. Remind everybody to stay tuned for your McDonald's halftime report. Williams with the basketball. He leads all scorers with 10 points in the game. Holmes with it, looking to drive inside, dishes it out. Thought about the three-pointer, nothing there. Now they're going to dribble back out, drive inside, layup is up, and no good. Got to be over the back, and they finally do call it. A little late whistle, but the right whistle, as that foul is going to be whistled on Webster.
5 minutes, 46 seconds left in the half. 26-21, Holmes Bulldogs up by 5 in a very fast-paced game. A lot of substitutions, a lot of players getting a lot of playing time. Daryl Macon, the second leading scorer in the nation, is sitting with 6 points tonight for Holmes with 5.5 minutes left in the half.
26-21, 5:30 and counting here. Wooten with the basketball, looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. Drops it back out to Westbrook. Westbrook ball fake. Now drives inside. Shot is up. And no, they're going to call it a charge or a block. Charge or a block. They're going to call it a charge. Tough call there. Didn't look like the guy was set up. Anytime the official looks over here at me, that's a sign that he doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, he just wants your approval. He has a lot of respect for you, Adam.
He didn't get it. Either way it goes, 26-21. Here's your score. 5:20 and counting here until halftime. Macon with the basketball. Being closely guarded by Gates. Gates screened away. That shot is up, no good. And that's got to be over the back, and it is. And that's going to be a foul on Webster. I tell you what, Webster thinks every rebound is his, no matter who's in his way. He goes up and gets it. I like it because a lot of times you're going to get those aggressive rebounds, but tonight that's been back-to-back over the back call.
Last 30 seconds. he's gone over the back of Hill twice and got called twice on it. Next foul on them, we can shoot 1-and-1. So
actually, we're shooting them now.
Oh, excuse me. I missed it. We're shooting 1-and-1 now. 26-21, Holmes up. Hill at the line, shooting 1-and-1.
So a late substitution coming in after Hill gets the basketball. Checking out will be Webster. Checking in will be number 22. That's going to be Gerald Glass, Jr. Unless Gerald, after his fine collegiate and NBA career, still had a year of eligibility left. Comes back, but that free throw is up, in, and good by Hill. Indians still hanging around. They trail 26-22. 5:09 to go. Hill with the tail end of a two-shot opportunity here, brought to you by Trustmark Bank, and he nails it. 4 points. No, excuse me, 5 points. Now for Hill, the Indians in a mid-court press here, trying to force some errors out of Holmes, but no problem breaking the press there. Number 3 drives inside. Scoop shot is up, no good. The rebound tipped around and into the hands of number 12. That's going to be Harper. Harper with the rebound and the putback. 28-23, Bulldogs with the lead. 4:45 and counting here until halftime. D-Gates with the basketball. What started to be a fast and furious pace now has slowed down between these two teams. Austin Timms with the basketball, looking to go to work here. Nice pass, and there's a finish by Hill. Beautiful pass that time by Timms. Finish by Hill. What worked out well that time. Two Holmes players screened each other for us.
No doubt about it. Good pass by Timms. As you mentioned, Hill got the ball and slammed it through.
Williams with the basketball. Got to get on him as he has been hot here in the first half. Looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. Now backs out to Macon. Macon back over to Williams. Holmes is going to reset their offense. Go inside. That's going to be number 12 with the basketball. Driving. His shot is denied. And okay. Call a travel after the block shot. I thought it was going to be a late foul whistled. But the travel, that'll do.
It'll do. And I believe it was a travel.
Yeah. So the Indians get it. A chance to tie it with a three-pointer here on this trip down the floor. They trail 28-25, 4 minutes to play. Westbrook, layup is up in and good. A lot of contact, no foul call. But Westbrook did a good job of muscling that one home. 28-27.
We've come back at them. We're only down by 1 point with 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first half.
So Holmes with the basketball. This is Williams working off a screen. Gets it back door to Macon. Macon goes inside. Shot is off the mark. No good. Offensive rebound. Shot is blocked by Wooten. Now the Indians want to get in transition. Lobs it up. Nothing there. Great job by Williams that time to slap it away. Good job that time. He saw the play coming and broke off the ball and got back and slapped that one away to allow his defense to reset.
Stack! Go, go, go!
So they're going to lob this one back to Tyrone Wooten. 3:27 and counting. The Indians a chance to take a lead with the basket here. They trail 28-27. I want to thank everyone watching here on Let's Go ICC as well as listening to FM 95 Sports. We'll be back on the air Thursday night as we travel to Boonville to take on that team we do not speak about at 5:30. So the airtime will be 5:10. Bulldogs quickly down the other end. Williams with the layup, up, in, and good. Williams, who only averaged 6.4 points a game, comes in tonight and has 12. Timeout on the floor, and we're going to take it with them. The Indians trail 30-27, 2:58 left. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
ICC Sports
30
on
seconds.
FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. 30-27 is your score. 2:58 to go until halftime. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth, bringing this game between the Indians and Holmes Bulldogs. The Bulldogs leading this one, and Jim, this has been everything we thought it would be. The girls' game was a good one. Lady Indians able to pull away late for that victory. Hopefully trying to make a sweep of it tonight here with a victory from the Indians.
Adam, we've hung around. Holmes has had anywhere from a 6 to 8 point lead. We've cut it now down to 3. We've got the ball with 3 minutes left in the first half. 30-27. Take care of the ball. Let's go ahead and see if we can catch them.
Kevis Fleming with the basketball. Indians being a lot more methodical on the offensive side of the floor now. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Westbrook with it. Trying to go inside to Hill. Hill gets it, nearly loses it out of bounds. Now sees a trap. Back out to Westbrook. Inside pass to go. Swinging around the perimeter. This is D. Gates who wanted a 3-0 there, and Holmes gets the rebound. Indians, nice ball movement, just couldn't make the Bulldogs pay. Williams backs it back out as they reset the offense. The Bulldogs do with 2:20 remaining. They lead this one 30-27. Jarvis Williams, he's got the basketball. He's looking to work off a screen either left or right. Now drops it back up top. Bulldogs being patient now on the offensive end. They go inside, see a trap. Backdoor pass, layup is up, in, and good. That's Glass with the layup. Nice ball movement. Good patience on the offensive end that time by the Bulldogs results in an easy layup. Indians with it now. Kevis Fleming works it over to D. Gates on the wing. Gates want to work off a screen from Hill. Swings it around. Now Lakeith Westbrooks opens up for a three-pointer. That one halfway down. And the iron, oh so kind as it rattles around and decides gravity wanted to make it fall through.
West shot there. Big shot, Adam. We cut it to 2 points. 32-30. Holmes up with a minute and a half left to half.
So that last three-point basket is the second of the night for Westbrook. Backdoor lob, and that could have been goaltending. That was goaltending. That was horrible. That was goaltending. That ball almost went in. There's no way that wasn't goaltending. Either way it goes, the basket counts. They call it a dunk, but it wasn't. Three-point basket on its way. That one, the iron kind. Get it to Lakeith Westbrook. It's falling.
Just get it up there close. It's going to fall in for Lakeith.
So now the Bulldogs with it. They lead by one. Inside a minute to play. 34-33 is your score. Holmes with it, thought about they were going inside, but now they're going to swing it around the perimeter. Williams wants the three-pointer. It's up, and good.
He's on fire.
He is.
He's got a career going in the first half. He's got 15 points.
Yeah, 15 points, 3 of those off three-pointers in the contest. Indians trail 37-33. 30 seconds left in the game, about a second and a half difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Fleming drives inside, drops it off to Timms. Timms, jumper, partially blocked, gets the offensive rebound, puts it back, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 20 seconds remaining in the half. Well, that was tough. That obvious goaltending that got away that time. The Indians could be looking at a chance to make this a one-point contest going into the break with a pair of free throws here. These free throws being brought to you by Trustmark Bank. First free throw is up, in, and good. 7 points now for Austin Timms. Indians making some changes here. Hill will back out. No chance of trying to get him to pick up a cheap foul in this final 20 seconds off a rebound. Awaiting the second free throw. Up, bouncing. No good. Glass with the rebound. The Indians fall back in a half-court trap. Slapped away by Timms. Davis has it, leaves it up to Timms, and Timms is fouled hard underneath the basket. Great job by the Indians that time, coming up nearly causing the turnover, or did cause the turnover, nearly turning it into an easy opportunity. But now Austin Timms will go back to the line here with a chance to shoot 2. So AT back at the free throw line. The Indians trail 37-34. With 10.1 seconds left until halftime. Remind everyone to stay tuned. We'll have your McDonald's halftime report coming your way as that free throw is up, in, and good for Timms. So Timms awaiting the tail end of this two-shot opportunity. Free throw is up, in, and good for Timms. Back-to-back free throws by Timms. 7 seconds. Now make it 5. You got 2. Going to have to force a wild shot from Macon. That shot, almost went in. And the Indians, they do come back and make it a 1-point disadvantage at the break. 37-36 is your score. Indians should be leading this one after that missed goaltending call, as the official near enough to hear that one that time. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout and be back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
by your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams.
Battery's about to die.
Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711 by Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
Okay, kids, road trip game. I'm thinking of a delicious yet affordable place to eat. 20 questions, go.
Is it McDonald's?
Yes, how'd you know?
We're sitting in a McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh, okay. Drive-through lady. I'm thinking of a cold beverage. 20 questions, go.
Is it this large Coke that I'm handing you?
I see you people brought your A game.
The best things in life never seem to change. Enjoy 2 McDonald's Big Mac sandwiches for $5.
I'm thinking of a musical number.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Prices and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
And welcome back as we enter the McDonald's halftime report here. Your score 37-36 in favor of the Bulldogs. As we have our fans of the game here for Nerd Night, the king and queen of the nerds. As Lee Adams selected those. Lee, I need some batteries from the back. So if you can bring me some batteries. Thank you. Hey, live radio, what are we doing here? 7:14 to go until halftime. 37-36 is your score. Jim, let's take a look at your first half summary brought to you by Ron Wheeler Dentistry.
Adam, what I saw in the game, a lot of energy from both teams. We knew that Holmes came in here 2-0 in the North. We're 1-1, a very key game for us to take control. Fast-paced game, and we let a player get off very quickly. Jarvis Williams, I think, has got 14 points. It averages 6 a game for them. But then we caught up. We started substituting. We started making some stops on defense, started making some plays offensively, and we've cut it back down to 1 point, 37-36. I like our energy the last 5 minutes of the game. Good coaching job, a lot of substitutions, and a lot of energy.
Let's take a look at those first half stats brought to you by the Baptist Student Union. Let's start with Holmes. We talked about it. Jarvis Williams, I got him with 15. Marcus Washington with 2. Daryl Macon, the nation's leading scorer, 6 points in the first half. D'Angelo Richardson has 3. Thomas with 2, Harper with 2, Glass with 2, and Taylor with 2. That rounds out your scoring here for the Bulldogs. For the Indians, they were led in the first half by Lakeith Westbrook's 11 points. Barry Hill has 7. Then you take a look at 9 points out of Austin Timms, Tyrone Wooten with 7, and then 2 points for Ben Shannon. That is your scores for the Indians. Well, Jim, what are your second half adjustments here, if you will? Brought to you by Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter.
Second half adjustments, we still got to keep hitting the boards. I like the substitution pattern, keeping people fresh. I believe that's been very key for us. Of course, you got to keep up with Macon, the leading scorer in the nation, but he's only got 6 points. You really don't believe that Jarvis Williams can continue hitting these 3-pointers. And what is he, 5'8"? But give the kid credit. He's got 15 points. Play fast, play hard. Let's keep substituting. I think we've got a good chance to steal one here.
Absolutely. As that is your second half adjustments as through the eyes of Jim Ingram, your ICC Foundation Director. And Jim, let's keep it. I'll tell you what, let's take another 2-minute timeout. We owe you another timeout here. Your score at the break, 37-36. Holmes over the Indians by 1 here at halftime.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental Dental Services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
Are you looking for a better job? Let Itawamba Community College help. Earning a college degree has never been more important, and it's easier than you think. ICC has the programs to train you for a career that's in demand now. We're convenient with locations in Fulton, Tupelo, and Belden. We offer flexible scheduling options, including online and shortened arrow terms. Financial aid is also available to those who qualify. For more information, call us today or check out our website. Your future starts here at ICC.
Welcome back to the McDonald's halftime report. Adam Gore, Jim Ingram here in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. Speaking of the ICC Foundation, Jim, a big event coming up on February 28th. The ICC Foundation presents the 19th annual Gospel Bluegrass Concert. Talk about that for a minute, if you would.
Thank you, Adam. We're really looking forward to it. Like you said, it's our 19th consecutive year. February 28th, the doors open around 3 o'clock. Got a great crowd, great participants. We got Gene Watson, Doyle Lawson, Quicksilver, Rhonda Vincent, Daly Vincent are Grammy Award nominees. Yes. We think we'll have a great crowd. Get your reserve tickets through Davis Ford for $25. General admission tickets, $20 through ICC website. And we're having barbecue. Just come eat barbecue. It's $10 a barbecue plate. So come about 3:30, sit down, eat some barbecue, then get ready for a great night of music and just supporting Itawamba Community College and the foundation.
Well, I'll tell you what, Jim, right about now, I would probably pay $20 for a barbecue plate.
I would love some barbecue right now.
Absolutely. It's been a long day here, but we still got another half to go. 37-36. Bulldogs leading the Indians here at the break. We're taking one more 2-minute timeout and be back with more here from Fulton right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
Oh, remember breakfast?
No, what's that?
Once upon a time, people ate food in the morning.
Before work?
Yes. They journeyed to a land with golden arches and had fresh eggs and bacon.
I think I remember bacon. Let's find these golden arches and have this breakfast.
On the way, I'll tell you about vacations.
My great uncle had one of those.
There's nothing like starting your morning with $1 sausage McGriddles and $1 small McCafe coffee from McDonald's. Prices and
And welcome back as we start the second half of play here from Fulton. The Indians trail 37-36, but have the basketball to start the second half of play. And boy, that missed goaltending call looms large right now for the Indians. They trail by 1. Wooten with it now, drives baseline. Lakeith Westbrook shot is up in and good. Man, Lakeith Westbrook, we talked about some of the high arching shots in that girls game. That one right there nearly hit the top of the Davis Event Center.
No doubt about it. Lakeith's leading the team right now. He's got 13 points. We just started the second half. 38-37 ICC over Holmes by 1.
Holmes with the basketball. They look to go inside. Traveling is the call, so the turnover goes back now to the Indians. 38-37. The Indians take an early lead here. Jim, if the first half is any indication of what we've got here in the second half, buckle up, hold on tight. It's going to be a while.
No doubt about it, Adam. We'll see a lot of players coming in and out, a lot of fast-paced action. We've seen several nice-looking dunks from both teams. We got a good ball game.
Westbrook with the basketball. Step back three-pointer. That shot is up. Halfway down. No good. Westbrook knocked to the ground. No call. May have tried to flop to get the call that time. Holmes quickly back down on the offensive end. With it, nearly lost it, but was able to keep it that time. Nice job by Marcus Washington to keep possession with the Bulldogs. 19 minutes to play. Indians lead this one 38-37. Looking to go backdoor. Underneath, layup is up and good. Nice basket that time out of Washington. So a good play defensively results in a nice play offensively for the Bulldogs.
39-38, Holmes up by 1. We got 18 minutes, 45 seconds left in the ball game.
So Kevis Fleming with the basketball. Works it over to Wooten. Wooten thought about the 3-0 there. Now tries to drive baseline. Cut off nicely. Now it goes inside. And we're going to have a blocking foul whistled underneath. This is going to be whistled, I believe, on Washington. And that is going to be the case there. That foul whistled on Washington. That is going to be his second foul. Team first foul of the second half. Shout out to Steve Diffie. He's at home watching the national championship game. Didn't make the trip up to Fulton tonight. Also, a special shout out to the rest of the fans here in the Goodman and beyond areas supporting their Bulldogs for watching here on LetsGoICC.com or listening on FM95radio.com. Fleming, dangerous pass, and Macon steps in front of that one. Got to take and put that one up, and then that time a cheap foul as Wooten, frustrated, pushed in the back, and Macon making him pay. Gets the layup and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way. That's going to be the second foul whistled here on Wooten.
We don't need to get him going.
No.
Now, he'll get an old-fashioned three-point play. If he nails this, he'll have to sit with 9 points, and he might start feeling it from the field.
So Kevis Fleming will check out along with Austin Timms. Checking in will be Sean Watkins and D. Gates. 41-38. You got to figure Macon's going to bury this one. And he does. Man, I'm telling you, just watching him, the way he's built, the way he plays, he reminds you of something out of the 80s.
Yeah, he's old school.
Yeah.
He respects the ball game. He plays hard. He plays well.
Indians near turnover. Wooten, though, gets it back on the offensive end, puts up a wild shot, no good. And now here comes Holmes on the offensive side of the floor, and it's blocked up that time, but a foul's going to be whistled on Westbrook. Westbrook didn't want to give him the easy dunk that time.
Yeah, that would have got their team going. He did foul him. That's the second one on Westbrook, but it's a good defensive play. He stopped the momentum. 42-38. We got 18 minutes left in the ball game. Holmes up before, shooting 2 free throws.
Pair of free throws coming up here for Taylor. Free throws tonight being brought to you by Trustmark Bank. Go by and see all the fine folks there at Trustmark Bank. So they also sponsor our scoreboard updates, but haven't been able to get any of those. That free throw is up, in, and good for Taylor. Timms will check in. Checking back out will be Sean Watkins. Awaiting the tail end of a 2-shot opportunity here, and we've got a lane violation. So negate that made free throw and the attempt altogether. And so a break there for the Indians. They trail 43-38. They grabbed a quick lead, 38-37, and that was it, as Holmes had a quick answer after that. Indians working against the press. Good job being patient and breaking it. And then that time, just a miscommunication between Timms and Wooten. Indians made it a timeout here to kind of regroup. Not a good start to the first half of the Indians.
Westbrook tried to get the ball back to Timms. Timms was not looking for it. He's going to break underneath as the center. And we just had a turnover.
So the turnover gives the ball back now to Holmes. 43-38. Baseline jumper up, no good. Timms with the rebound. Coach Pate wanting to up the tempo here. D. Gates with it now. Looking to push on the offensive end. Nothing there. Now swings around the perimeter. Timms drives inside. His layup is up in and good. Nice job that time by the Indians getting the layup, resulting that time for Timms. I've got him with 11.
I got 11 also. And Austin Timms has played very well his sophomore year. He's more athletic than you realize.
Ball nearly taken away. Loose on the floor. And it's going to be a timeout taken by Holmes. Holmes coach calls a timeout and then mouths off to the official, and that's not the official you want to mouth off to. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here. 43-40 is your score. 17:27 to go. This is a 30-second timeout. Let's take a look at some of the sponsors proud to bring you ICC basketball action here on FM 95 Sports as well as FM Radio or FM95radio.com. Trustmark Bank, Tupelo State Farm agent Rich Potter, Coca-Cola, First American National Bank, Ron Wheeler Family Dentistry, the Baptist Student Union, as well as Trustmark Bank, as we're here at the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget you can still order your tickets for the Bluegrass concert to be held February the 28th. You can visit iccms.edu for more information and also to order those tickets. First time we've ever offered tickets to be ordered online.
No doubt about it. You can call me at 213-9924 and we'll get you the information, or 862-8047.
Absolutely. So more information now on that one. There's a shot put up, no good. Rebound slapped around into the hands of Wooten. Wooten thought about pushing, didn't have anything, so wisely backs it back out. Gates with it, going to back it back out and reset the offense now. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Coming up on 17 minutes to play. The Indians trail by 3, 43-40. Gates battles. That shot is up, no good. Hill with the rebound, put back up in and good. Barry Hill with 9 points now, but quickly down the floor on the other end go the Bulldogs. Macon with it, looking to work against Timms. Nicely guarded that time by Timms. Ball is lost out of bounds. Good job that time by Austin Timms. You're taught defensively to lock in on the player's midsection because that tells you where you're going. You saw Timms that time locked in. Macon tried to fake him off of the shoulder, a crossover, but Timms stayed with him step for step.
You're right, Adam. And it doesn't matter about your hands up in there. That helps, but move your feet and lock in midsection and move those feet and you'll play good defense.
Hill gets it, spins in the paint, turnaround shot, no good. Missed the easy jumper that time. Break for the Bulldogs as they lead this one 43-42. Indians got to take advantage.
Yeah, we do, but I'll say this, Timms and Hill bringing a lot of energy for the Indians right now.
Near steal that time, but Holmes keeps it. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Williams, who had the hot hand early with the basketball now, trying to work off a screen, works it over. This is going to be Thomas with the basketball, looking to go on the drive. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line, up, in, and good for Thomas. He now has 5 points, 45-42, 6:11 to play here. And the Indians trailing this one. Gates with it, works it up the floor to Timms. Timms skip pass, got to be careful with those. Over to Wooten, but Wooten keeps possession. Tyrone Wooten, the Louisiana Lafayette signee, with the basketball. Backs it back out, is going to reset the offense. Going to try to work off a Timms screen. Instead, pulls up a three-pointer. That shot up, back iron, no good. Rebound tipped, and there's Austin Timms with the rebound. Great job by the Morville native as that ball slapped away, though. It's going to be last touch. They're going to say, oh, by Holmes. So the ball goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Bulldogs. Looked like he slapped that one out of the hands of Timms, but Timms not making much of an argument after that one. Substitutions for both teams. Kevis Fleming will check back in. Checking out will be D. Gates. Also checking in will be number 34, Webster, for the Bulldogs. Didn't really see who checked out in that sense. 45-42, 15-40 and counting here in the contest. The Indians trailing the Bulldogs of Holmes. Looking to go for that backdoor lob, but it was read nicely that time by Timms. Now they're working over to Macon. Macon looking to go inside. Layup is up, in, and good. Got to have some help defense on that. 11 points now for Daryl Macon. And the Indians trail this one by 5, 47-42. Indians working against the press. Skip pass. Kevis Fleming had to climb the ladder to go get that one. Gets it and keeps the possession with the Indians. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Westbrook gets it. Going to be working on Macon. Now drives behind the back, goes inside, kick out. This is going to be Hill. Hill wants the three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Holmes comes away with it. Now the Bulldogs wanting to run on the offensive end. This is number 11, Thomas. Thomas with it. Now is going to back it out to Macon. Macon eyes, tries, can't buy the three-pointer, and Wooten with the rebound. Indians get a break there as that is a chance to open it up pretty big there. Now Wooten's going to drop it off to Kevis Fleming. Indians trail 47-42. Shot is up. Count the basket. Should have been goaltending. I'm not going to bring that up again as he jumped up and grabbed the net, but the shot fell anyway. Good job by Kevis Fleming that time. And he'll go to the free throw line with a Trustmark Bank free throw coming up at a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Nice try by Kevis. Hadn't done too much offensively tonight. He's been distributing the ball to the right people. Barry Hill, Austin Timms. He got the drive, got the layup, got a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play to cut this to a two-point game. 47-44 Holmes with 14 and a half minutes left in the ball game.
That free throw is no good for the Indians. Let's reset that Coca-Cola lineup. Kevis Fleming, Tyrone Wooten, Cody North, Austin Timms, and Ron Davis in the game here for the Indians. They trail 47-44, 14-15 to play. Trying to go inside. Now the little extra give. The layup is up, and they're going to count it. Yes, they're going to give him the continuation that time. Eek. Whistle blew. He didn't release the basketball. Then he released it, and they give him the benefit of the doubt there. Coming into the ballgame is going to be Taylor. Checking out will be number 12 for the Bulldogs. That's going to be Harper. At the free throw line is going to be Macon.
All of a sudden, he's got 13 points, Adam, and he's heating up.
How about heating up? How about the Ohio State Buckeyes? 21-7.
Wow.
4:49 left in the first half. That free throw good. 14 points now for Macon. And Jim, you talked about it. He's averaging 25 a game. They've been quiet points, nothing flashy, and he hasn't really put up a lot of shots in this game. He plays the system. Timms with the basketball on the wing. Man-to-man defense out of the Bulldogs. Going inside to Cody North, looking to go. Hook shot is up, kiss off the glass, up, in, and good. Good job by Cody North with the answer on the offensive end. Indians continue to trail this one. They're down 50-46, 13:45 left to play. Bulldogs near turnover. And then Kevis Fleming does take it away. Great job by the sophomore out of Rosafort. Now Kevis looking to push. Nothing there. Is going to wisely back this one back out and reset the offense. Bounce pass over to Wooten. They're going to say he was out of bounds when he touched the basketball. Right there in front of the official, so you can't really argue the call that time.
And he's not arguing. It must have been out of bounds.
And Holmes causes those problems. They're long and they're lean defensively, so you have to force those passes. You can't make long passes. You have to dribble over to the guy or either come meet the basketball like you're taught. So the turnover gives the ball back now to the Bulldogs. The Indians needing to stop defensively. They trail 50-46, 13-15 to go in the contest. Looking to drive baseline, nothing there. Three-pointer is up on his way. It's up, no good. Cody North rips the rebound. Indians trying to push it up the floor, and not what you were looking for there. Now the Indians want to get back. Williams with the basketball. 3-on-3 break here for the Bulldogs. Macon has it, lost it, and then Ron Davis rips it. Now up the floor to go to Wooten. Wooten loses the basketball. He was thinking dunk it before he caught it. So a tough break there for the Indians. But they do keep the possession. That's the positive thing. They trail 50-46. Kevis Fleming going in on the drive. He goes up and he loses the handle on it. It goes out of bounds. Back to the Bulldogs. Substitution in the contest for Holmes. Checking in is going to be Washington along with D'Angelo Richardson. Also checking in here for the Indians is going to be number 11. That's going to be Lakeith Westbrook. Checking out will be Tyrone Wooten. 50-46 is your score. 12:37 to play here in the contest. Remind everybody we'll be back on the air here on FM 95 on Thursday night as we travel to Boonville, a 5:10 airtime there with the Davis Ford pregame show. Holmes with the basketball going inside, working against North. North with the block. Good job by Cody North to get the block. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound. And so after a third offensive rebound and then a travel call, good job by Cody North that time. Gets the block, stays with it, couldn't get the rebound, but adjusted the shot, eventually turns into a turnover by the Bulldogs.
Good hustle by Cody. And got help underneath. 50-46, Adam. 12 minutes, 15 seconds left in the ball game. ICC hanging tough with them down by 4 to Holmes.
Indians need a basket in a big way. This trip down the floor. Kevis Fleming with it. Trying to work on Williams. Now drives past Williams. Kevis layup is up in and good. Nice job by Kevis Fleming. Saw what Williams was going to give him that time and faked him one way and juked him out of his shoes. It gets his fourth part of the contest. Indians down by 2, 50-48. This is going to be Richardson with the basketball. Now works it over to Williams. Williams being patient on the offensive end. Now looking to work off a screen. Switched nicely that time by the Indians. Good job on the help defense. Inside they go with it. Drop it off. 3-point basket's on its way. It's up in and good. Nice ball movement that time and a timeout taken. The Indians trail 52-48. We'll see if it's going to be a 30 or a full. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. 1 second. Full timeout. It's an hour full timeout. So we'll take a 1 minute timeout. 52-48. Indians trail with 11:32 to play here in the contest.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
WAFM, Amory, Aberdeen. FM 95 sports coverage of ICC is sponsored by McDonald's, Ron Wheeler Dentistry, State Farm agent Rich Potter, the Baptist Student Union, and Trustmark Bank.
And welcome back. The Indians trail 52-48 to the Holmes Bulldogs with 11:32 left to play here. Adam Gore Jimming Room bringing this action here on FM 95 Sports. Remember, if you're away from your car, you can listen on FM95radio.com or on the TuneIn app or other radio apps there on your smartphone. Kevin Fleming now wants to drive to the basket one more time. Tip is up in and good. Nice follow that time by Ron Davis. Got the tip. His first basket of the contest. The Indians once again down by 2. Holmes with the basketball, looking to work on the offensive end. This is going to be number 5 with it. Now he swings it back up top to Washington. Washington looking to go on the drive. Now back up top and on the drive and loses the handle on the basketball. Looked to pass that time, but the number 32, Taylor, looked to go up for the rebound off the shot. Right. Miscommunication, turnover, gives the ball back to the Indians. A chance to tie or take the lead with a 3.
Good defense by the Indians. 2 times down the court, playing very good defense. Like you said, we got a chance to tie, take the lead right here, Adam.
So Kevin Fleming, who has made it happen for the Indians here of late. Nice extra pass that time, go inside to Cody North. North has it, barreling through, and his shot is up, no good. Good job by Cody. You saw he just almost hulked up that time. He got mad and just ripped that basketball away from everyone. And he's going to go to the line for a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws coming up here.
Got a chance to tie the game. It's 52-50. 10.5 minutes left in the ball game. Holmes up by 2.
Pair of subs set to check in here for the Indians. Next opportunity, 1 for Holmes. North. First free throw is no good. Checking in will be number 32, Sean Watkins. Barry Hill is set to check in. He'll be in for the shooter, Cody North. After this free throw, we'll reset your Coca-Cola lineup here on the floor for the Indians. Second free throw, the iron con on that one for Cody North. Let's talk about your Coca-Cola lineup. You've got Ron Davis, Kevis Fleming, Lakeith Westbrook, Sean Watkins, and Barry Hill all on the floor for the Indians. The Indians in a 2-2-1 press now as we trail by 1, 52-51 with 10.5 to play here in regulation. Williams with the basketball. No problem breaking the press that time for the Bulldogs. Williams gets it back up top. He's being hawked by Davis. Looking to go inside. They do so. Swinging around. This is Macon with it. Now into the corner goes the Bulldogs. Bouncing around with it was Washington. Washington with the basketball. Near travel. Almost a near 5-second violation. Macon with it now. Looking to work. Goes inside. His pull-up jumper is money. Macon now with 16 points in the contest as they just kind of cleared out for him and let him do his thing.
Beautiful jump shot. Squared up to the basket. Just jumped up. Beautiful form. He's a good player.
54-51. Bulldogs with the lead. Under 10 minutes to play here in the contest. Kevis Fleming gets it. Nice to the basket. Shot is up and good. Nice job attacking that time by Kevis. He's got 6 points. It makes it a 54-53 game. The Indians knock it on the door, just can't bust through.
Kevis Fleming's had 6 points all in this half and all on driving layups.
So the Bulldogs with it. This is Washington. Washington trying to work off a screen. Nice help defense that time by the Indians. Got to be a near 5-second violation, but does just pass it before Now Macon with it. He wants to pull up long three-pointer. That one up in and good. Uh-oh. You got to guard that kid once he steps off the bus, as he just basically looked Flemings in the eye and said, here it is. What you going to do about it? 57-53. 9 minutes to play. Indians trailing the Bulldogs here in this North Division clash. 1-3-1 defense. Wow, haven't seen that since the glory days of Bill Russell and the Lady Warriors of Pontotoc back when they made their runs to the state championships with Amy Reeder. That shot is up, no good. Rebound to Macon. Yes, I made a Pontotoc women's basketball reference. Williams thought about the three. Now back-to-back out is going to reset the offense. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Williams and the Bulldogs going to start possibly trying to milk some of this clock here. Looking to go inside. Inside out they go with it. Williams ball fakes again. Nothing there. Drops it off. Nearly a turnover. Now you've got a mismatch underneath. And that's going to be a foul. And you can't blame Kevis Fleming that time on the foul because he got pretty much just shouldered into all the way that deep into it. Not a bad foul that close to the basket.
No doubt about it. Make them earn it at the free throw line. 57-53. Bulldogs up before with 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the ball game.
So this is going to be a Trustmark Bank free throw coming up here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs using it as a timeout.
Is there a timeout? 30 seconds.
So they delay the game by stepping back and tying his shoe. Instead, he was just squatting down and not really tying his shoe. So a bit of gamesmanship that time.
Surely not.
Nah.
Not Adam, but come on.
I liked it. I'm just going to say I liked it. Steal some time, get a breather, get a cheap timeout. As Washington for some reason we had a little miscue between the officials there, but now we're back. Washington waiting. The second free throw is up in and good, so he nails them both, does Marcus Washington. Makes it a 59-53 game. 8:15 to play here in the contest. Indians with the basketball. Let's give you that Coca-Cola lineup. D. Gates, Ron Davis, Tyrone Wooten, Barry Hill, and Sean Watkins. Gates back over to Wooten. Wooten with the basketball. Going to drop it off to Gates. Gates looking to go inside. Nothing there. Nice defense out of the Bulldogs. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Wooten drives inside, and he is fouled. And Williams didn't like that one too much.
Jarvis Williams grabbed his arm, and I think it was a delayed call. The official, it took him a second to get the whistle blown, but there's no doubt he fouled him. I believe that's Jarvis Williams' second foul of the ball game.
It is his second foul, so it'll be Indians ball on the baseline. Looking to go inside, nothing there. Good job being patient. Sean Watkins gets the friendly roll. He's got 2 points. Near 5-second violation turned into 2 points for the Indians.
Good play by Watkins. A little baby 5-footer from the corner. Put it in.
Indians need a stop here. They trail 59-55. 7:40 to play here in regulation. Bulldogs with the basketball. Looking to go inside. Spin move quickly underneath. Reverse layup up in and good. That was Taylor. Taylor now with 5 points in the contest. 21-10. Ohio State with 40 seconds left in the first half. So Oregon was able to put some points on the board. Sean Watkins with the basketball now. Works it over to Davis. Davis skip pass into the corner. Gates challenges. His shot is up. No good. And they're going to call a foul on number 3. Another late call there. And that is going to be his 4th foul on Washington. Wow. So he may end up having to check out. We do have a substitution coming into the contest. That's going to be number 34, Webster. He will check out. And now, here we go. Number 11 checking out. I was going to say they didn't check him out, but now Thomas will check in for Washington. Gates with the basketball. Works it into Watkins. Watkins wants that baseline jumper. Back-to-back baskets. Now out of Sean Watkins. He's got 4 points. The Indians fighting, clawing, doing everything they can to get back in this contest. They trail 61-57.
How important was for Watkins' first shot to go in? He went up that time from 18 feet with a lot of confidence and nailed it.
Macon with the basketball. Working against Wooten. Wooten wisely following him well out beyond the three-point range. They're trying to run multiple screens for Macon to get free. Wooten dogging him the whole way. Now he wants a long 2-pointer. It's up, no good. Rebound to Hill. Good job by Hill that time to get the rebound, but a better job by Wooten to force the awkward shot. Now Tyrone wanting to challenge on the offensive end. Wild shot up. Oh!
Called one official foul.
You had one official at half court called the block. and he won't overrule it, as that was a horrible, horrible call.
Tyler Wooten picked up his third foul. Adam is 61-57. Holmes up before with 6.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Big foul there on Wooten. India's needing to stop. Nice move that time by Macon to go up and under. He now has 21 points in the contest. The Indians trail 63-57. Wooten with the basketball. Driving baseline. Drops it off to Watkins. Watkins wanting to spin. Nothing there. Oh, he didn't have the hold of the basketball. Then he tries to travel. It would have been travel.
Yeah, he's going to catch it, and it's still going to be a travel. Good. Give Holmes credit. Good defense. Watkins got the hot hand. Trying to make a move underneath. Just lost control of the ball and traveled.
6:10 to play here. 63-57 is your score. Indians. They led early in this half. By one. Pretty much have been down by 4 pretty much most of the second half here. So the Indians got to find a way to get some stops, and some of those stops have got to come from Daryl Macon. That three-point basket. Good grief. Macon now with 24 points, his second three-pointer of the night. He made that look easy. Timeout on the floor. Full timeout taken by the Indians. They trail 66-57, 5:44 to play here in regulation. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout and be back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
And welcome back out of the timeout. The Indians trail 66-57, 5:44 to go here in the contest. Jim, your thoughts on this final 5:54? We got to find Daryl Macon in a hurry. This kid is heated up. One of the nation's leading scorers in the contest, 24 points, and they've been a quiet 24. He only had 6 in the first half.
No doubt. He's feeling it right now. And, Adam, it's very important. We've got plenty of time. 5:44 left in the game, but we're down by 9. Every possession is important. We got to make sure we get our right shot out, and then we got to find Macon on defense and play very good defense. But let's go down, score here, put a little pressure on them.
Let's give you that Coca-Cola lineup here for the Indians out of the timeout. You got D. Gates, Lakeith Westbrook, Austin Timms, Barry Hill, and Ron Davis. Davis with the ball in the corner now. Skip pass, dangerous pass over to Gates. Gates goes inside to Hill. Hill looking to go to work. His shot is up, no good. A lot of contact, no call. So Hill that time pushed on the shot, but didn't get the call. If anybody's watching on Let's Go ICC or listening for the first time, anytime the official walks in front of me, I want to make sure I get my shots in.
You get your money's worth, Adam, because your voice elevates when the official walks by and you don't agree with their call.
Absolutely. So Holmes with the basketball now. They lead this one 66-57. That shot was up, no good. The Indians get a break there as they left Macon wide open. There's a foul on the rebound. That one going to go against Austin Timms. Timms had good block out that time.
It's just a long rebound. It bounced out too far.
Yeah, just bounced out a little too far. So either way it goes, Holmes basketball. Williams with it. Looking to go to work. Nicely guarded that time by Ron Davis. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Inside they go with it. Number 12 has it. That's Harper. Harper up and under, and it's good. Harper with his 4th point of the evening, and it's a 68-57 lead, and just like that, it's back out to double digits.
Yeah, that's the biggest lead of the game, Adam, and there's 4:45 left. We got to score here, and we got to start playing some good defense.
Westbrook with the basketball. We can get him to heat up. It would be big, and there's a 3-point basket knocked down by Westbrook. He now has 4 3-pointers in the contest and 16 points. Back to an 8-point disadvantage for the Indians. 68-60. Holmes leads with just under 4.5 to play.
Adam, you called it. You said he needed to heat up, and he nailed a 3.
There's a steal. Nice job defensively that time by Timms. The Indians trying to get out in transition, leave up the floor to Hill. Hill goes up, and he is hammered hard as he thought about dunking, and there's a hard foul. Hey, listen, I'm not a fan of hard fouls, but I'm a fan of that situation, fouling hard where he doesn't get the easy layup.
Right.
So, he came in, went for all ball, caused a hard foul, and he's going to make him earn him from the free throw line. So this is going to be Hill stepping to the free throw line for a pair of Trustmark Bank free throws. Indians need these here. Points with the clock stop are going to be huge. First free throw, that one flat and no good. Halftime in the national championship game, Ohio State leads 21-10 over Oregon. If I told you Ohio State held Oregon to 10 points in the first half, would you believe me?
Tell you what, Ohio State's playing very good ball. Got an outstanding coach in Urban Meyer, but we'll see Mariota if he can turn it on second half for Oregon.
Neither free throw fell for Hill that time. Indians come up empty on that trip to the line. 68-60. Holmes with the lead, coming up on 4 minutes left to play in the contest. Williams now looking for the screen. Nothing there. Westbrook dogging Thomas. Thomas looking to go on the move. Man, Westbrook is working too hard not to have the 5-second violation. The timeout taken just before the whistle that time. We'll wait to see how long of a timeout this is. 68-60 is your score. 3:46 left to play. I believe this is going to be a full timeout, and it is. So we're going to take the full timeout with them. Indians trail 68-60. 3:46 to go in regulation. Back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's a winning combination.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
And welcome back to action. 68-60 is your score. 3:46 to play here. Holmes with the basketball and the lead over the Indians. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up an 85-79 win over Holmes. There's a steal in the inbounds by Fleming. Fleming leads it up to Westbrook. Westbrook eyes twice, finds the three-point basket. Big basket knocked down by Lakeith Westbrook. He's got 18 points. He's got 5 3-pointers in the contest. 68-63, 3:37 to play. It's a full timeout, Jim. Let's keep it here. India's starting to find some life.
No doubt about it. Great job by the coaching staff. We got the steal. Got Westbrook lined up, nailed it. Big three, his 5th of the game. We called immediate timeout to set up our defense. Down by 5, a lot of time. 3.5 minutes left in this ball game. Anybody's ball game, we got to keep playing hard.
68-63 is your score. 3:37 to play here. Want to remind everyone that the ICC Foundation presents the 19th annual Gospel Bluegrass concert on Saturday, February the 25th. If you're 28th, Saturday, February the 28th. If you want to order tickets for that, general admission tickets on sale for $20 at iccms.edu. Or if you don't want to come to the concert but still would like to help out the foundation, well, number one, we'll take donations. But you can also order a barbecue plate for $10 on that same day. I believe concert starts at 4:30. 30?
Yes, sir.
But you can come get your barbecue and shake Jim's hand. If I tell you what, if you buy a barbecue plate and you tweet us at us, I'll come by and shake your hand too.
That'd be great to have you as a legend. We got that just increased our attendance.
And there's a steal by the Indians on the inbounds. Reverse layup up and good for Austin Timms. The Indians have now made this a 68-65 contest. Holmes with the basketball. Get it over to Macon now. Business starting to pick up. They lob it up the floor. Layup is up in and good. Good answer that time as they barely beat the press down the floor. They get the easy layup. Back to a 5-point advantage with the Indians. Fighting, clawing. Got to find a way to pull this one off. They're down 70-65. 3 minutes to play. Into the corner. Quick 3-pointer from Westbrook. It's up in and good. Lakeith Westbrook. 21 points. 6 3-pointers on the night for Lakeith Westbrook. 2:55 to play here. 70-68. Holmes with the basketball. Nearly loses. It's a 2-point ball game. Boy, Jim, we said strap in. The second half was going to be a wild one. It's living up to that one now. Williams looking to work on a screen. He wants a deep three. That shot up in and good.
His first shot of the second half, he drains a 22-foot three-pointer.
He's got 18 points, his fourth three-pointer of the night. And, boy, that took the wind out of the sails there. Indians trail 73-68. Westbrook going to it, trying to find Westbrook. Now over to Timms. Timms back to Westbrook. Westbrook asking for a screen, gets it. Gets help now. He's going to drive inside, drives up. His shot is up. Count the basket. LeKey Westbrook. I'll hit threes from the outside. I'll try to knock one down with a made free throw here. Westbrook now with 23 points and a chance at a three-point play the old-fashioned way here as he'll head to the free throw line for a Trustmark Bank free throw. That's 5 fouls now in the contest on Webster. He will foul out on the night. Don't have him with any points, so he will foul out of the contest. 2:12 left to play. Indians trail 73-70 with LeKey Westbrook heading to the free throw line. Free throw is up and no good. Near rebound in the hands of Fleming, but Holmes was able to wrestle it away. Free throws maybe to tell the tape at the end of the night here from the Indians. They have struggled from the charity stripe. Holmes with the basketball. In on the drive. Shot is up, partially blocked by Hill. Rebound loose on the floor, and Westbrook comes away with it. That shot by Thomas, or excuse me, not Thomas, but Harper, denied by Hill. And the Indians having a chance to tie it with a three, make it a one-point contest with the two here. They trail 73-70. Westbrook with it. They're not giving Westbrook anything. Inside they go to Hill. Hill shot, no good, but he's fouled. Smart play. Westbrook wasn't selfish that time, fed it inside. As you know, typically when you have a kid that gets hot like that,
no doubt about it. There's plenty of time. We're only down by 3, 73-70. A minute 40 left in the game. Barry Hill, if he can knock down these 2 free throws, set up the press, be down only by 1 with a minute and a half left, anybody's ball game.
Hill goes to the free throw line. He's got 9 points on the evening. First free throw, no good. He's missed his last 3 attempts from the charity stripe. Remind you, all these free throws being brought to you in part by Trustmark Bank. Got to get him to bend his knees a little bit. He's shooting flat from his free throws, so we can get a little arch on it here. Awaiting the second free throw here. Much better attempt in the iron kind that time for Hill. He now has 10 points in the contest. Indians trail 73-71, 1:39 to play. Indians in a trap here. Let's reset your Coca-Cola lineup. Austin Timms, LeKey Westbrook, Ben Shannon on the floor, Kevis Fleming, and Barry Hill. 1:30 to play. Macon drives inside. His layup is up in and good. Made that look too easy. He's got 26. He averages 25 on the season, and now I see why. No way. That time, the flop gets the call.
Who's the foul on?
It was on Kevis. And the official mouthing to no one as he's just walking back to midcourt that time. That's when you know you've embarrassed yourself as official. When you're talking to yourself after that call, trying to convince yourself that it was an actual charge. So Williams with the basketball. He's driving it into the front court. Nice extra pass. Thought they put the shot up. It's not there. Smart play that time by Jarvis Williams. The Indians may have to start fouling here. They trail by 4. They with a minute left. That shot is up and good.
Is that a pass or a shot?
I don't know. It found its way home. He's got 20. Kevis Fleming going to have to push the issue here. His shot is up. Count it. Bang! Big basket there by Kevis Fleming. He's got 8 points.
All in this half, by the way.
Yes. Kevis has played big here in the second half for the Indians. Indians trail by 4 with 50.7 seconds here. These free throws are big for the Indians. Free throw is up and good. Oh, three-point play the old-fashioned way there for Kevis Fleming. He's now got 9 points, and we've got a timeout on the floor. Full timeout. 77-74, the Indians trail by 3 with 50.7 seconds left. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711. By Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's the winning combination.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
And welcome back out of the timeout. 77-74, the Indians trail with 50.7 seconds left to play. This is a big-time North Division matchup here. Both these teams fighting and clawing, trying to find a way to win this one. Holmes with a near 5-second violation. Traveled all over the place. Now it's going to result in an easy dunk for Holmes. And I believe this is going to be a technical foul.
Basket counts.
Basket
Hung
counts.
on the rim.
Hung on the rim. So that's going to be 8 points for Washington. A technical foul, and that's a foul on Washington. I believe that should be
fouled out.
5th. I mean, it works in our favor, obviously, but I don't think you got to call that technical in that sense. No. Westbrook's first free throw is up in and good. Westbrook with 24 points now. Chance to make it a 4-point game here. Substitution into the contest will be number 10. That's going to be Jamal Jackson, as we said. Washington checks out. Ron Davis. So that free throw good. Now here's the big thing here. Indians get the ball back. So they just made 2 points. A chance to tie it here with a three. They trail 79-76 with 45 seconds left to play. More substitutions coming into the contest here. That was a big call. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with it, but when it goes our way, we'll take it. Indians need a good possession this trip down the floor. 79-76, inside a minute to play. Kevin Fleming with the basketball. Works it over to Westbrook. Westbrook's going to drive inside. His shot is up. Just couldn't get the shot to fall. But LeKey will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got 25. Man, we need 27 out of him if possible. I mean, that's not asking for much.
No. He's hot. He'll make them. He's been hot tonight.
So Westbrook heads back to the free throw line. First free throw is up in and good for LeKey. Both these coaches doing offense for defense in this situation. Ben Shannon checks back into the game. Checking into the game now is Jarvis Williams. Now checking into the game is going to be number 11. That's going to be Thomas. And now there's confusion all over the place on who wants to get when, where, why lined up here. I guess it would be called icing the free throw shooter. And now they're going to try to change again. Now the official says get put as Westbrook now gets the basketball. 79-77. Westbrook. Free throw is good. LeKey Westbrook. Back-to-back free throws out of Westbrook. Indians trail 79-78. Williams with the basketball. Leaves it up the floor to Macon. Macon wisely backs it back out here. They're going to force him to foul. And that's going to be a blocking foul here. And that's going to be whistle on number 24. Ben Shannon. Not a bad foul. I mean, you've got to get the ball back. That's not necessarily who you want to foul in the nation's leading scorer in Daryl Macon. And that's going to be a substitution. I thought they was going to call fouls. But that's going to be a substitution here for the Indians. Ben Shannon will check out. I thought they were trying to say that was 5 fouls on Ben Shannon. I was like, there's no way possible. But that's only his second foul. Shannon has provided some pretty good minutes here. 1-1 here for the nation's leading scorer. Best shooter in the world. Daryl Macon, and dang it, I couldn't jinx him. 27 points now for Macon. 80-78. 24.7 seconds to go in regulation. Macon at the line. He's got 27 points. Second free throw. He can hit those things in his sleep. 28 points now for Daryl Macon. Indians with the basketball. They trail by 3.
You got time to hit a 2 and then play good defense.
Fleming is fouled. Nice job getting to the basket that time by Kevin Fleming. And the Indians go back to the free throw line. The Indians, this is what Coach Pate said. He said, we got to get opportunities from the charity strike.
And we're extending the game, too. We're extending the game. We're right here with them. Really fine coaching and really fine substitution pattern for offense and defense by the Indians.
First free throw from Westbrook is short, no good.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, got to have those. Once again, we talked about it. The guys kind of lock their knees on their free throws. Get a little flex in their knees, spring up, then you get a little bit more arch on it.
Plus, they're tired also, Adam. They played very hard, and Fleming's played an outstanding ball game for the Indians tonight.
Second free throw, that one over adjusted, no good, but there's the rebound, and it's last touch by Holmes. The Indians get a break. Man, the Indians have gotten so many breaks down the stretch here. Offense for defense substitutions for both teams. Ron Davis, Lakeith Westbrook, Austin Timms, Barry Hill, and Kevis Fleming. That's your Coca-Cola lineup on the floor right now with 17.8 seconds. Inbounds to Hill. Hill drops it back to Fleming. Fleming in the corner, they go to Westbrook. Westbrook looking to go on the drive, step back, thought about the three. Shot is blocked. It's going to be slapped back. This one should be chased down. It is by Kevis Fleming. And the Indians take a timeout with 3.2 seconds left on the clock. The ball will be at midcourt. 3.2 seconds left. I believe it's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them. 1 minute to play here from Fulton. 81-73. We'll be back with more right after this.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
Well, Jim, my begging and pleading did not work with the officials during the break. They actually moved the ball to the other side of the floor. I couldn't get them to put it back where they originally said it was.
Adam, I just don't want you to get a technical here at the end of the game. So
No. 81-78. The Indians trail by 3. 3.2 seconds left to play here. Do we have some magic in Fulton tonight? This is a team that needs a break in a big way. They get it inbounds to Gates. Gates into the corner they go. 3-point basket's up, and it's no good, and the Indians fall to the Bulldogs. 81-78. They got Westbrook. That's who you wanted to take the shot that time. Heartbreaking Fulton once again.
What a great effort by the Indians, and give Holmes credit. They got a good basketball team. Very, very well-played basketball game. We just came up a little short. But, hey, we can play with teams. This should build well for the future.
Absolutely. Indians fall to 5-9 on the year, 1-2 in the North. Holmes improves to 9-4, 3-0 in the North. As we're going to take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have your National Guard postgame report. Here from this one, Indians fall 81-78 to the Bulldogs.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by Trustmark Bank in Tupelo, Fulton, and Columbus. Trustmark is a Mississippi-based bank. Yes, it's a large regional bank, but managed locally by the Baptist Student Union on the Fulton campus. The BSU is the oldest, largest, and most active religious club on campus, serving ICC students since 1954.
This ICC athletic broadcast is brought to you in part by Wheeler Family Dentistry on South Adams in Fulton. Dr. Ronald Wheeler has been providing quality dental services since 1987. You can contact Wheeler Family Dentistry at 866-605-1169 for more information. Wheeler Family Dentistry.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part by First American National Bank in Fulton, doing business the old-fashioned way. First American National Bank, with convenient locations all over Northeast Mississippi.
By your State Farm agent in Tupelo, Rich Potter. Rich's agency is on South Thomas Street. Give him a call at 842-8112 and ask Rich about State Farm's tremendous reductions in auto rates and car loans.
ICC Sports on FM 95 is sponsored in part part by Davis Ford in Fulton. Need a new car, van, or SUV? Give Davis Ford a call at 862-3711 by Coca-Cola, Coke, and ICC. Now that's the winning combination.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Tina throwing me a curveball there. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 81-78 was your final score here from Fulton. The Indians fall to the Bulldogs of Holmes, and now we step into our National Guard post-game report. Jim, your game summary brought to you by McDonald's. Your thoughts on the game?
My thoughts on the game, outstanding ball game. Give credit to both coaching staffs. I thought ICC found a way to get back into this game being down 10 or 11 points, making offensive substitutions at the right time, defensive substitutions at the right time. And give Westbrook a lot of credit. I think LeKey had around 27, 28 points. You can't be ashamed of this game. We played hard. We played well. We played against a good basketball team. Just came up a little bit short. Very proud of ICC Indians tonight.
Let's take a look at our Baptist Student Union final stats of the game. Let's start with Holmes. They were led in scoring by Daryl Macon. Man, he had 22 second-half points as he had 28 total. Jarvis Williams come out, and he had a career night. He averages 6.4 points a game. Well, he had 20. You take a look at Washington with 8, Richardson with 6, Harper with 6. You had Thomas with 5, Taylor with 5, and Glass with 2. That rounds out your scoring there for the Bulldogs. And for the Indians, they were led in scoring by LeKey Westbrook's 27 points. Austin Timms had 13. Then you have North with 3, Wooten with 7, held scoreless in the second half. That's going to be a stat that looms large for the Indians. Then you take a look at Kevis Fleming. He had 9 points, all those coming in the second half. Ron Davis with 2, Barry Hill with 10, Ben Shannon with 2, and Sean Watkins with 4. That rounds out your scoring there for the Indians in this 81-78 loss to the Holmes Bulldog. Your star of the game, well, it's got to be LeKey Westbrook. He came in and he played big. Out of his 27, he had 11 in the first half, so 16 of those coming in the second half. LeKey did everything he could. He hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 three-pointers to give us a chance to win.
No doubt about it. I thought LeKey played extremely well for us tonight. You mentioned he had 6 three-pointers. He hustled. He had that last shot at the end, just went off the rim. Can't say enough about what he's done. He's had double figures last several games and really exploded tonight, which we had to have with 26 points.
Absolutely, and your play of the game is going to have to be all 6 of those three-pointers out of LeKey. I tell you what, he's a guy that when he gets heated up, he can knock them down from anywhere, and he really stepped up big for the Indians tonight.
He did, and I like what we saw from Barry Hill, Austin Timms. They got double-digit points. They probably got 6 or 7 rebounds apiece each. Tyrone Wooten's a steady player. Didn't score much in the second half, but he's always there for us. And we played a lot of kids tonight in offensive, defensive rotation. And I think he's getting comfortable playing a lot of kids. I like it.
Absolutely. We'll remind everybody we'll be back on the air Thursday night when we travel up north to Boonville. We will have a 5:10 tip-off here on FM 95 Sports, also at FM95Radio.com, also on LetsGoICC.com where you can watch the live stream there. Jim, it's been a fun night. Unfortunately, couldn't get to sweep. The Indians fall 81-78 in the men's game. The women pick up an 85-79 win in the first game of today. Well, for Jim Ingram, I'm Adam Gore. We've got James Puckett up top, Raphael Henry, and Lee Adams also helping out tonight's broadcast. Visit LetsGoICC.com. You can see more from tonight's game. So we'll see you next time. Also, Tina Harlow getting the job done back in Amory. Miss Tina couldn't do it without you. So this is going to wrap it up. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, have a blessed night. And as always, go Indians.